Hello guys. Hi. Today I want to talk about DV 2025. I'm here so we can a few Hi guys, it's Aaron Intende and I'm here to discuss DV lottery. DV lottery DV 2025, then DV 2026, because we are in a period where people are applying for DV 2026. So for DV 2025, if you have any question, please you can comment so we can talk about it. Yeah. DV 2024, for them, they are over. They are over. So we are here for DV 2025. Hope you guys are doing great. So you can leave a comment so I can talk about your comment. Whatever you say, you can greet me, you can say your situation, then we can talk about it. Don't forget to follow me whenever I'm live. You can get notification. So how are you guys? I see Prophet JV Philpo. Hi. If you're there, you can say hi to me, guys. Don't just be there. I might think you're there. Say hi to me so we can discuss a few issues ramping up here and there. So, greetings from Uganda. Greetings. How are you? Mugambachi. Kenyans, Mambo. Muli bulungi. Me, I'm good. I'm here. I'm good. I just woke up just to talk to you guys and hope everything is doing great. You can ask me anything about greetings from Celia Leon. Celia Leon, how do you greet? I don't know, but hi to you. I love I love you, my people from Sierra Leone, Malawi, Zambia, Cameroon, Ghana, Egypt. Let's go to Asia. I love you all, guys. Sri Lanka, Nepal. Love you all. So, guys, now we are in for DV 2025 and a lot is happening about now, and I want to let you know about the condition of DV lottery, especially when it starts in the month of October. So DV lottery, whenever October starts, you have to know 5 things. You have to know that DV, the other DV has just been ramped up. The DV4, for example, this year is 2024. DV 2025 just ended and we have just begun DV 2025. So, meaning DV 2025, and I know many of you guys are DV 2025, or you just applied for DV 2026. you are fresh. But remember, the consulate, for them, they have been handling cases way back. Every day they're handling cases. For them, they don't know who is fresh and who is non-fresh. But you guys are fresh for interviews. You just began your interviews. Meaning, for the consular, they have been handling Dv2024 and they are tired because every day they handle very many cases. Remember, these are Americans, and they have it's not only one consular, but let me say, for example, if there are two consular or three consular handling cases at the same time, it means cases are coming and going every day, meaning they get also exhausted. Hope you're understanding me. So you guys have to know that. And this time in US, this is a time for holidays, starting from last month, October, November, December is the time for holidays. Children have, have just even started school, meaning parents have been with their kids at home or on vacations, moving here and there. So they're trying to rest. And since children have started going to school, also parents are just trying to get into work. And remember, we are going to November and December, and there's another end of year and Christmas season. So meaning everything with DV, it's gonna be kind of slow. And since they just started, it always begins with less cases getting interviews. They cannot just bring all cases together, then they allocate them to the embassies and they get interviewed within 1 month. No. You can be, your case might be under 10K and you're current for October, but you won't be interviewed in October. So you might get a tour now, maybe in October, and it's pushing you to have your interviews maybe in December, maybe in January. Oh, and most of you, however much you're current, you're not gonna get interviews in October, neither are you gonna get interviews in November, but you'll be pushed for January, February, respectively, to your embassy, American embassy situation. So what you guys have to do is, number one, be patient and arrange yourself. So as I told you, there is 5 things at the moment you have to be looking out for. Some of them I'm gonna be mixing it together. Remember, this is a time of holiday time for Americans. And another point I said, you have to be patient. You have to know the situation and you have to be patient, because your case number is not going to be allocated or scheduled immediately. For DV lottery, this is the third point you have to note. For DV lottery, you as a selectee, you will have to first what? Send in your DS260. So when you send in your DS260, it's like you're joining a school. You have to apply. Here in America, we apply. You can apply for school and you'll get rejected, or be pushed to another school, or be told to wait when the place is there. So the difference with DV lottery is it has a fiscal year from October to September the next year. Meaning you have a period of around 11 to 12 months of being scheduled. So you guys have to use this opportunity to. So why am I saying like that? Because when you look into things, how is my network, guys? If my network is poor, you can comment. So I can I'm trying to switch to data. The data, hope my network is not that bad now. How is it, guys? Please comment so I can understand and I try to make it right. Is it good? Kanamara, Benjamin, greetings. Mariama, greetings. Network was poor, but now it's better. Okay, I just switched from my Wi-Fi data. It seems YouTube works when it's on data. So what I was trying to tell you is the condition of DV lottery. Due to the fact that we are dealing with Americans, and Americans always have holidays towards the end of the year, from September, October, November, December. That is the time they have holidays, and children get holidays too. Their children get holidays too. So Americans tend to take vacations, tend to take trips all over the world, or go back to America. For example, those who are the consulate in Nairobi or in Cameroon or Ghana, they tend to take vacations. They take vacations and they start uh, moving around the world. Go back to America, go to Europe, go to see their girlfriends. So that's how Americans are. So as for you who are selected, yeah, they are thinking you need an appointment at the embassy. And yet, remember, the way DV lottery works is you first submit your entry, you submit an entry, then get selected. After getting selected, I have to fill that DS260. I believe most of you have filled it in. And you submitted it. So don't be here when you haven't submitted your DS260. You're doing nothing here, just go and submit it. When you submit that DS260, it's gonna take you a period of some time for it to be processed. But remember, when you submit your DS260, the good thing, definitely changed. Before, it used to be like you have to wait until you're current. Even your DS260 might not be processed until you're current. That is before. But now when you submit it in, it can be processed and just processed and finished. Then you just wait for the time you are current, then it will be scheduled. But now it's processed, finished, and when you're current, your allocated, your case is transferred to the embassy, irrespectively the number of your case number. Yeah. So for me, hello princess. So what do I tell you guys is, first of all, you have to be checking on your email address. That's what I used to do. I used to check on my email address. But before checking on your email address, go and check your status online. I believe most of you know how to check your status. Check your status. If it's current, then you have to be optimistic. You have to be optimistic, because if you're current, for example, those who are having low case numbers, I believe you guys are ready, and I know most of you are current. What you have to do, you have to check your status. Each and every day, check your status. And since most of you are in groups, you have to check with your fellow group members who got 12, who didn't get. But remember, when people get 12, they don't talk. Most of the people who get 12, they don't talk, because they are busy processing, they are busy organizing themselves for the embassy. Yeah, so try to have a friend. Try to have a friend through groups, through those WhatsApp groups. Try to have a friend who can tell you, whom you trust, that he can tell you when he's current, and when he get the 20, let him tell you his experience. Call him, have that friend, discuss together. Do you remember when we were in our let's say secondary education or high school? We used to make groups, then we get even more deep into the group. We get friends with whom we can discuss. So get a friend, try to discuss with him your issues. Don't tell each and everybody like 5, 10, but have a friend you trust and you feel like I can rely on him, he can rely on me, like when it comes to sharing ideas. Because with Dv lottery, we need patience, but we need that somebody who can help you, who can be there to strengthen you, because you're going through the same process. A friend whom you ask, like, where have you reached with uh, your situation? For example, you haven't been scheduled, but you're in the time whereby you're gonna be looking for documents. You can ask a friend, how did you get this document? How did you get this? Which other document do you think we need? Try to find that friend who can help you. Hope you getting me. A friend who will be there, who has time for you, whom you can discuss with about your status. Like, I tried to get this document. This is the house I'm going through these groups, guys. So Elvis, you're saying Elvis in Duwayo. Hey man, should I get married after I win? I applied for my girlfriend and mine. I have all photos with her. What else? Let me tell you guys. I'll give you a scenario. When I applied before, for me, I applied as single. But when I won, I said I cannot leave my girlfriend. So I went on, I married my girlfriend. Then, after marrying her, remember, I also had a kid, had a newborn baby. I added my child. And here we are in America. So there is no reason there's no reason to why you cannot add your girlfriend. After winning, just go marry, add her, because you will need her when you come to America. In America, it's hard. It's hard to get someone you believe in. It's hard. You can live with someone, but you fear her. Maybe she'll cause problems. But when you have your wife with you or your girlfriend you brought from home, you will enjoy life together. You'll have a life partner. I don't advise somebody to come here alone. If you can come with your girlfriend, just come with her, because she's the one you're gonna be relying on. Because you guys are gonna make money. Two heads are better than one. First of all, you're gonna enjoy her, and second of all, you're gonna get comfort. Yeah, relationships have issues. Just know there is no one who is perfect. Relationships will always have issues, but just have that person you can rely on. So as I was telling you guys, for Dv2025, you guys are fresh. You just you just joined high school, like you are from primary level, you're beginning a secondary level. You need information. You feel like you don't know what's going on in your lives. I'm telling you guys, for me, it always felt like there is a mystery in DV lottery, about DV lottery. I needed to know, I needed to understand. Because with DV lottery, everything is via email. Because you cannot just call somebody like, please help me, put me in front, please schedule me, please do this. No, you just have to send a polite email asking about your status, about you. Even when you call KCC, they will just, the information they have is just about your status, like how far are you in line. That is the kind of information they can give you. But more information, you just get it from YouTube, like us, like me, Aaron Intende, like British Simon, like others, Tanzanian, Kenyans, Ghanaians who are blogging about DV lottery. So guys, what I want to tell you is there is a mystery when it comes to DV lottery, because you don't know what's happening. When are you getting your interviews? You don't know. You just have to get somebody, a friend with whom you're into DV lottery, and you can rely on each other, like discuss, call each other, even sometimes meet up and have a tea. Big dreams, like you converse about America, where you're gonna be stay. You know, when I reach America, this is what I wanna do. This is how I wanna be in my life. So somebody, Momondu, you can, guys, go ahead, comment, so we can talk about your comments. We can discuss about your scenarios. So what else should we have before one of us win, so that we can pass the interview? Please help me with more information. I know, Elvis, I know what you're trying to say, but this is what I'm gonna tell you. If you know you just applied, this is what you have to do. Just be, it's just like, this is the kind of information I give you. Don't rush. Don't over brainstorm, because it's a process. Just wait for the time you're selected, then you will understand the process. For me, before I was selected, I didn't know much, but when I got selected my first time, I knew much. So when I got again selected my second time, there was already information in my brain, and I had gone through the process, though I did not get interview in my first selected period of time. My son just woke up.
Where's mommy?
Mommy went to work. Go bring remote.
Remote?
Yeah.
Mom.
So you guys, I want to tell you, just have patience. Elvis, I know you're among the applicants. Okay. You are among the applicants. So what I want to tell you guys.
Daddy.
Good morning. How are you? Go and watch TV, okay?
Okay.
I'm coming. What you have to do, Elvis, just be patient and observant until the time you are selected.
Daddy, mommy's gonna be.
Yeah, mommy went to work. Daddy. So you guys, what you have to do is, Daddy, be patient. Don't rush into things. Don't rush. I know there is a lot of information which you need, but remember, once you're not yet selected, that information will never help you.
It's coming soon.
Okay.
Daddy, come and sit.
No, I cannot sit now. I'm talking to some people, okay?
Daddy.
Just show me the video you want to watch. Show me what you want to watch.
Move.
Oh, move? Okay. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to fix my son. I don't want him to come and trying to fix his TV. So, guys, what I'm telling you is, for me, before I was selected, I didn't know much. When I was selected, I started getting to know much about Dv2025. Just now, Elvis, don't rush into which document, what should I do. Just concentrate on the application time. Just continue applying each and every time. Hope you understand me. So when did you apply? If you remember, did you apply at the same time, the same moment for you to win twice? Why are you so lucky? Why am I so lucky? For me, I cannot say this or that, but what I know. What do you want? Which one? I was lucky, but remember I applied. Actually, I'm gonna tell you something. Let me just fix my son, then I'll tell you something. How I won and how lucky I was. Which video do you like? Show me. Okay. Guys, when you're applying, don't think much. When you're applying, just apply to win. Okay? Apply to win. Believe in yourself. When I always give tips, and I never lie about my tips. I'll give you all the tips. I'll give you in secret and in open. Apply. Be among the first. Maybe the first week. Apply and apply. During the daytime, like now it's American daytime. Apply it during the daytime. Number 3, apply. Always apply until you win. Apply until you win. If you don't win, apply the other time. Because for me, when I went through my first time and I didn't get that interview, it was because of COVID. Embassies were closed, but I believe I would have gotten my interview long time. That was 2020. So when I didn't get my interviews, I was so angry at the process. So I said, shouldn't I apply? I said I'll never apply again. But again, when the time came to apply again, my wife encouraged me to go and apply again. That time she was my girlfriend. So I went and applied. So you be hopeful. The 4th point I don't want to leave out is believe in God. Before applying, go to church, talk to your pastor, pray.
Daddy.
What do you want? Show me. So pray before applying.
Daddy, no, it's not milk.
So pray. Prayer is one of the first reasons I want to tell you that I got selected 2 times. Prayer. If it wasn't prayer, I wouldn't have gotten selected, even in my first time. Because my first time when I applied, I was in Dubai. And I was working, but I was tired of Dubai. So when I applied, I had I used to pray to God that, God, I've been living in Dubai for over 6 years. That time I was 6 years in Dubai. So when I applied, it was 2018, and I was tired. I talked to God. I told God, I'm tired of Dubai. I'm tired of $800. I needed more. I needed a change. I used to do some things back home, and I never got that kind of development I needed. Though I didn't want to come to America through visitation, all those other visas, because it would make life difficult when you come to America in the other way, which isn't the right way. So I had friends in America with whom I used to talk to. How did you go to America? They used to tell me, man, just resign. I'll get you connection. You come to America. So I was like, man, I would like to come there, but this kind of money, I have to put money for visitation, visa, invitation, again, come there, I don't have papers. I used to feel like it was hard. So in my case, when I was in Dubai, I just wanted to ramp up another contract, then go back home to Uganda. So I wasn't that much interested in the other ways which people used to come to America. But though each and every year I had my auntie who is living here in Massachusetts, Boston, with me, who who used to encourage us to apply. She knew much more information than me, because she knew when to apply and how to apply. The rest of the journey going to the embassy, she didn't know that much, but she knew how to apply. So she used to encourage us, just the way I encourage you guys to apply. She used to encourage us, and that's how I applied in my first time. Actually, I applied my first time and I won. When I won, I didn't know that I won. When she was applying, she helped me to apply again. That's when she saw a message that I'm already a winner. So when she saw that message, she contacted me. I had to resign immediately so I could go and look for the documents back in Uganda. So to take you back to the point where somebody asked me here how lucky you are, it's because of God. That is the number one reason. God. There's nothing else. It's God and applying. Yeah, you have to apply every year, because there is supposed to be a winner, a selectee. Just continue applying, because if there is selectees, then why not you be among those ones? Yeah, I have people here who have been selected, and a few of you who are just applying. So guys, apply each and every year. Even if you are selectee, apply, because you never know. You know, with the world we live in today, there are wars. Look at Ukraine. Look at Israel, Palestine, now Lebanon, Yemen. You think there is no winners in Yemen or Palestine? There is American citizens there, winners. DV lottery also held there. In Iran, there's DV lottery held there. In Ukraine, when Russia started the war with Ukraine, there were selectees in Ukraine, and many of them had to travel to different countries so they can continue with their process, because there was a war in their country. Hope you getting my point. America is so big that it can accommodate the kind of immigrants they need each and every year. It can accommodate. America is USA is a big continent. I just call it a continent because it's so huge. It's like Africa divided into two, with resources, with plenty of land. So somebody is asking, when did you apply, and if you remember how, like, did you apply in the same time? There's no time, there's no right time, but try to apply at the beginning, maybe at the end too, or in the middle, but apply when it's daytime in America. And the photo has to be with the qualities they ask for. White background, look into the camera, good quality. So somebody is asking, can I pass the interview if I was deported from Qatar to Kenya? If you are deported from Qatar to Kenya, what are the reasons you were deported? And remember, for whatever reason, if you are deported, for whatever reason, people get deported. People get deported. Just find out what was the reason. Did you murder somebody? Did you murder somebody? Did you commit a very huge crime, or you were just deported because you did not work as per your boss's request? There are reasons. So if you are deported for a particular reason, just know they cannot deny you a visa. Americans are genuine people. Unless you participated in terrorism, you will never get that visa. But if you didn't participate in terrorism, you're a good citizen. Whatever happened between you and that country you went to, just get a police letter showing that you are deported, but you are a good citizen in that country, or a good resident. Remember, if you live there for more than 6 months, get a certificate. That's all what they want. They don't need to know about you being deported. Just get a police letter showing that you are in good condition with that country. That's the only thing you need to get. Don't even talk about it when it comes to the interview. Don't. When you reach the interview, don't talk about issues they have not asked you about. Don't talk about your grandfather. Don't talk about your ex. Don't talk about the wife, the girlfriends you like. Don't talk about your ambitions. Just try to answer the interviews accordingly. So I'm telling you guys that if you are Dv2025, exercise patience. Dv lottery is just like like you're joining a university. You are fresher. You are new to a university or new to a high school. Just know that there is mystery. You have each and every day you're gonna live your life thinking about, when am I getting interview, which document do I have, which document do I need. There are a lot of mistakes you can even do. Like, if you add a child who is not yours, that is a mistake, which can get you kicked out of Dv lottery. Even you can get a ban. I just received information. Somebody got a ban for lying. If you lie about children, about your wife, actually what they need is you to prove that this is your child or this is your wife. If you cannot prove it and you are just talking that this child was for my brother, I want to take care of him, blah blah blah, stop that crap. With Dv lottery, don't add children who are not yours. Don't add a girlfriend or wife without a marriage certificate, which is it's a legal document. Don't commit to somebody to take him to America just because you know him. Let there be feelings. For me, I added my wife because I had feelings for her, and I never wanted to leave her in Uganda. I wanted to bring her here so she can support me. That's the number one reason, so she can support me and take care of my child. So Beckham is asking, I have fear that I may be denied a visa because my spouse is older than me. No, stop fearing. I rebuke that demon of fear. Me as a man, main applicant 24 and my wife is 29. So Mr. Aaron, what do you say about that? What I say about that, if you have a marriage, they will not even ask you why your wife is much older. Here in America, those relationships are genuine. Your wife can be older, or you can be older than your wife. As much as you guys have a relationship to prove. The kind of questions they will ask you is, when did you meet? How did you meet? So you have to be there to show that there is something between you guys. They will ask you, when did he propose to you? When did you engage? When were you engaged? If you need more about this kind of question, be willing to contact me on my WhatsApp. That's how I can take you through your case personally, and we go into deep. Because here I'm just talking to several of the selectees. But if you're alone, we can look into your case. But they will ask you, how did you meet? Because they want to know, is there something which is wrong about your case? You're trying to smuggle somebody with whom you don't have a relationship. So they will ask you. Like for me, I had a kid with my wife. If you don't have a kid, you have to know each other. Be there to show that you have been living together maybe for more than 2 years. Like you have history together, you have photos. Take photos. If you don't have, take photos together with her family and with your family and with both of your kids. Create a life which you can show to the consular, so that he may be able to approve your case, because it doesn't need much. It is a 5 minutes conversation. I have so you said, somebody saying, I have applied, hopefully to win this time. You will win, guys. You're gonna win, because they need selectees. If you apply, you will get selected. It's as simple as that. Juliana Jeff, please, I'm asking if I can be denied a visa if I was deported from Qatar to Kenya. No, just prove them that it wasn't for. If they ask you about it, talk about it. But if you can never be denied for being deported, because you were not deported from USA, you are deported from Kenya. And for what reason were you deported? Was it about a terrorism? No. There is no reason they will deny you a visa. I have a marriage certificate and we are happy together. There is no, don't fear. Beckham, the problem is fear. You have fear in you that you might be disqualified because of a particular point, like age. Age is just a number. For somebody to deny a visa, you yourself, you have to be lying about your names, lying about your education, lying about your marriage. You have to be lying. But even those who lie, if they provide evidence, there is no way they can be denied. people from other countries lie a lot. Even from our country, they lie. They marry each other, just they want to bring that person to through DV lottery. But if they provide the real document, they never get disqualified. They just get that visa. Okay, saying I have a cousin who submitted DS260. Case number 61. Is it late for him? No, there is still time. Even if you submit now, even if you submit in January, you still have time. Just what you have to do is to submit. You still have time. You don't know what I did. Personally, I submitted, I unlocked, again I submitted, I unlocked, I submitted like 3 times. But what saved me is that I did that as early as possible. So somebody's saying, why no 2NL for Kenyans? It's because you guys have to be patient. For Kenyans, for Ugandans, for Ghanaians, there is a few 2NLs which are coming out. And people have 2NL, but they will never tell you. When your time comes, that's when you'll understand that there is 2NL. Just be patient. 2NLs are coming out. I'm telling you guys, we are already in October. There's no reason why there is no 2NL. 2NLs are coming out. And people are being interviewed. Just that it's slow. The pace is slow, but it's gonna become bigger and better as time goes on. By January, February, March, you will see the pace increase. Say Aaron, hi Baracom Services, Docas, Bless, Beckham. So you guys comment so I can talk about your situation, about your scenario, so I can give you advice where it's needed. But 2NL is a must. Guys, for me, I waited for 2NL over eight months, and my case number was low. So what do you have to do so that your 2NL comes as much as early as possible? Don't unlock your DS260. When you submit your DS260, don't unlock it for whatever reason. And number one thing, know the process. This is the things you have to be doing. Just know the process. Don't rush into anything. Just know the process. Know the process. Don't rush into anything. So you guys have to just to know the process. Just don't rush. So somebody is asking, what can one do when there is a minor mistake in DS260 but already current and can't unlock? You have to know what minor mistake is that. Just mention it here. Mention the mistake here so we can talk about it. Minor mistake, let it be minor. Just ignore it. But if it's a major mistake like names, date of birth, adding somebody who is not supposed to be there, just try to rectify that problem before your interview. When you go for your interviews, just at the document counter, rectify that problem before. So if you say it's minor, then don't talk about it. Aaron, do you talk about photos? Do I need to take hard copies? Yes, take hard copies, no soft copies. You cannot take soft copies to the embassy. Take hard copies, print them out, make a chart, put 8 photos together, or have an album, put photos there to show how far your relationship has been moving. Instant and you forgot to answer. Did you apply the same time twice? No, I did not apply the same time twice. No. Hi, I emailed cases about the status of my case 11. I was told you this has been processed. Does it mean I will get to a nail soon? Yes. Your case number, first of all, let me analyze for you things. When you see your case number is 11K and we are in October, you just got current. 11K is a good case number, but remember to reach 11K there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2,000, 3K, 5K, 6K, 7K, 8K, 9K, 10K, then 11. This is how you have to analyze your situation. If you are 11K and you're current, and when you contacted cases, they told you your DS260 has been processed, just clap your hands and wait for something like 3 months from that time. If your number is 11K, within those 3 months, you have to have been scheduled. Within those 3 months, you have to have been scheduled. Just give yourself time. Say I'm 11K, I'm processed, so within 3 months, I'm to get something. Yeah, because if you're 11K, we have just started in October. Just wait October, November, December, and January. Within that time, you have to get good news. Yeah, and 11K, you don't need to rush. Just organize your papers, guys. You know, the mistake you guys are doing is to wait for the 2NL to organize your papers, and that's where you mess up. That's where you go wrong. Some of you, for example, this is 44K. You just said for my case 45. Do you think at all everything goes well, June I will be receiving my 2NL? You see, you asked a very good question. So I will just relate this answer to you again. For example, 44K. Give yourself time. Look at the numbers 1 up to 11K. This 11K is asking for what? When you will be getting 2NL. Is current. 11K is current now. So if you're current, for example, you're current for October or November, just give yourself time. Remember, there is people who are under you, and those they are also waiting for interview. And look at the situation of your embassy. If your embassy is Kenya, look at the situation. If your embassy is Cameroon, look at the situation. Then give yourself time. Don't unlock, prepare. Give yourself time. Give yourself time. And if your case number is processed like this 11K, just know that within 3 months from now, you're going to get good news. Don't start thinking I should get good news now. That's wrong. That is pressurizing yourself. Now is not the best answer you can have. Just have a good mind, enjoy your life, prepare. So the mistake you do like 44K, you still have a lot of months to come. You have October, November, December, January, March, April, May. So around, you yourself say around from May, June, July, I must get a 2NL, I believe, within those 4 months, because I don't want to give you like exact month. When will you be current? I expect 44K to be current from May, June, July, because you are a medium case number. So when you expect yourself to be current at that time, what do you have to do? Prepare yourself. Have a list of documents, birth certificate, police letter, work experience letter, education certificates. If I have a history of another country, I have to get certificate, police letter from that country. If I have a case with the court, I have to have a case, I have to have a document which proves that I don't have a problem with the law in my country. If I went to prison, I have to have a prison letter, release form, and how my case went down. If I have any mistake with my names in the document, certificate documents like education certificate and my passport, there are different names. I have to go to lawyer and get a document which helps me. That is a draft of support for my names. Do that now. If I have kids and don't have passport, I have to get the passport. If I added my wife, I have to get marriage certificate. You guys wait until you are at the embassy and then they send you back home for particular documents. No, do it now. Be over prepared than being under prepared. Guys, I'll be leaving you. I'm close to an hour and I don't want to go beyond an hour. Please, I'll be doing another live video probably tomorrow so you guys can ask your questions. I love you so much. Please subscribe and continue commenting. All right, guys. Thank you.